Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 12th going to the 18th of June. So let's dive straight into it and see what's going on for you guys. What Aries please for the week? Okay, and one more. Okay. So I kind of feel like there is a bit of an adventure coming up for you guys, more so to do with your path. What's already coming through, it seems to be that you're feeling quite stuck, or you aren't quite sure where you're supposed to be moving ahead. You might be feeling like you have a lot of options and have no idea which one to choose. But with this little light in the background, I usually like to say that your intuition is going to slightly and subtly show you the way. Just follow what feels good. And I know it's easier said than done, because sometimes we can not trust our intuition a lot, but because you have higher power here, it's really saying like your third eye is definitely open at this time. Your intuition is definitely going to be showing you signs. Well, the universe is going to be showing you signs, but your intuition is going to be a lot more heightened at this time. And this is kind of asking you to trust in your insights. For those of you who I'm speaking to, there is a path that's going to present itself to you, but it's not going to demand attention from you. It's not going to scream out at you. Usually good things are just sitting there pretty in the background, but not really demanding that you pay attention to it. So for some of you, I kind of feel like this could be in terms of your career, and most of the time it feels like it is, but let's just see for Aries, please, for the week. There is something that's subtly calling for you. You have perseverance. This is asking you not to give up. And the affirmation for this week is, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. But some of you, you are being called to pave your own path. There are many options ahead of you, Aries, but if none of them are resonating with you, it's because, again, there is something in the background here that's calling for you. You may have had a vision of what you're going to be doing in the future, whether that's your career, again, or whether it's a kind of relationship or whatever it is. You have options in front of you right now, but this is saying that there is something, a path worth walking down, that may mean you have to just trust in the universe whilst you do it. All right, your overall energy for this week is nostalgia. Some of you may be spending more time with children or the family here with the Six of Cups. This is an energy of soulmates, all right? You have the Sun and the Eight of Swords, which is very interesting because the Eight of Swords usually represents like kind of anxieties and feeling stuck. It's this cornered energy, whereas the Sun is the complete opposite of that. It's joy, it's freedom, and it's almost as if you take this blindfold off, you're really going to see very clearly where the universe is shining the light. Again, all of this is really kind of representing that. I think if recently you've been very much stuck in your head, again, with what the facts are or what you've seen and what you know to be true, I think this can actually cause you to not see what the universe is wanting you to see. You're in this blindfold energy and this trapped energy of like, I have to make a decision, but I don't like anything in front of me, or, I don't see myself getting out of this stuck position. But the reality is almost the universe is shining a light. Maybe it's asking you to work with children or working with people here, giving your love to people, support to people. The Sun represents truth. Yeah, some of you are going to be changing jobs or have recently changed jobs with the Ace of Wands. It's asking you to come outside your comfort zone here. Clarify this Eight of Swords, please. We have the Strength card, Leo energy, but this is really calling on you to have the courage and confidence to break out of these like bondages. So for some of you, maybe there is like an expectation of you that you may have set for yourself or that others have set for you, or maybe you've reached a little bit of a dead end, or what seems like a dead end. It takes strength to go down this path that you're being called to go down, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. In fact, as a fire sign, you have that empowerment within you. What's the Six of Cups here for? Six of Cups. This is very similar to that perseverance card that we have. So for some of you, it's really about working on a relationship. That's what you might be being called to do. It's actually not to give up on something, a vision. Maybe you're reaching a dead end in something, but it's giving you the opportunity to go back to something that you knew was divine for you. You knew was right for you, whether it's a person, whether it's a friendship, whether it is just a job that you used to do or a kind of industry you used to be in. There is something very familiar about this energy. Or it could even be an old goal or an old dream. The Six of Cups is nostalgia, and the Seven of Pentacles is working really hard on something and harvesting it with perseverance, with patience. So they're kind of asking you to get out of your head a little bit and choose strength that you have within you to keep persevering. You may seem stuck at the moment and you may not be seeing the results just yet, but if you're up in your head, you're never going to see any results here. You know, pay attention to what you're listening to or looking at. If we're looking at all the reasons of why we're stuck, that's all you're ever going to see with those blindfolds on. All right, what's the challenges for this week for Aries? 10 of Swords, Page of Swords. This combination did come through for who was it? I think it was a water sign. Maybe it was Scorpio. 5 of Swords here. Your challenge seems to be that there has been a very difficult situation that may have come to an end, or there is a certain, whether there was a falling out with somebody, the Page of Swords, a misunderstanding, okay, that led to an ending. The challenge seems to be no longer beating a dead horse is the combination, is the words that come to mind with this combination. The Page of Swords is wanting to kind of, it's a triggered energy, whether it's you or somebody else around you, and it's constantly trying to beat something down when it's already down on the ground. So just pay attention to that. Make sure we're not doing that if something has come to an end, or if a part of yourself is no longer there. Like, it's, maybe some of you are wanting to go back to the past, but you're feeling like you can't. Instead of focusing on the past, try to bring that forward if you can. Whether it's a part of yourself, for example. I'm kind of feeling this energy of like 2.0 for you, Aries, like Aries 2.0, but you can't start at 1.0. You just have to recreate that into something new and something similar, familiar, 6 of Cups here, but something new. And that seems to be the missing piece. That's those last 3 Pentacles. It's kind of building a new plan. For some of you, that's what's going to get you to that 10 of Pentacles, that financial opportunity. Something may need revising. Maybe we can learn from something from the past, whether it's an ending, an old self. We can bring those swords forward, but you can't revive what is, what is done and dusted. You can't revive that, but you can take those swords with you. That's kind of like lessons and information. All right, we can always learn from something. Yeah, taking a break, resting, healing, recovering from something here. All right, what's the advice for Aries this week? The Star. This is wish fulfillment. Again, it's when you seem to be following this light aspect. You can see the 8 of Cups is usually leaving behind things that are unfulfilling, but it's again looking at that light from the moon. Okay, trust your intuition. I know it might be quite hard, but it seems to be something that's highlighted, either a truth that you know, to follow that. With the Star card here as well, this is another card of healing, but it's also a card of success and wish fulfillment here. Being vulnerable, being open, maybe actually accepting certain emotions that maybe you haven't been accepting. Whether that's that you might be unhappy where you are, or whether it's the fact that there is something that we can do to build on what we have, to make it more satisfying for yourself. Okay? And when we actually look at the moon represents emotions. Maybe that's where the healing comes through. Is actually acknowledging certain feelings that you have. Advice, please, for Aries. Yeah, 5 of Cups coming through. Maybe we've been paying more attention to what's gone wrong than what actually is still here. Something that is, something that we can still recover. You might have Scorpio placements. I don't know why that's coming through. Or something significant around that sign. Because I think these messages are quite similar. The 5 of Cups is sometimes we can really pay attention to everything that's gone wrong and the things that we don't have, rather than the things that we do have. So if we're wanting to build on things, looking at what you don't have is not going to help you. If you're really wanting to build on something, you have to look at what you do have. Look at being resourceful. Look at being grateful for what you still do have and how can you build on that. And by the way, those 2 cups completes that 8 of Cups. So it's through disappointment and through some difficulty, through something like grieving something. Once you, stop and look around you whenever you're ready to, that seems to be where you find that missing piece. And again, it's when you kind of come out of your own head and your own mind and your own emotions and process them and take the blindfold off and see beyond that. That seems to be when you actually find what it is that you're looking for. Some of you, it's just that strength to keep pushing. Some of you, it's that truth, that joy, that freedom that the sun represents here. That last push before you really make it. Yeah, with the wall card here, that new beginning, that fresh start. Alrighty. Let's grab you a tea leaf tarot for Aries, please. We have yoke, so this is what you might be currently feeling tied down or frustrated. That's very similar to the energies we've already picked up on. For some of you, this could be to do with romance, or this just suggesting that romance is in the air. Maybe that's why we're being asked to kind of be a bit more open. Yeah, you have a man coming through, okay? So some of you, that could be you, or it could be someone that you're dealing with. It definitely feels like some romance is coming in. We have dealings, a relationship with a man, and time to act with the lion. Again, Leo energy coming through here with that strength. And for some of you, if you are, you know, that man, and it's really about taking action. All right, we have egg coming through for you, Aries. Success assured with, I can't speak, with good plans and hard work. And we also have dogs here. So getting together with friends. This might be something that you're being called to do. All righty. Well, my lovely angels, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. If you like the reading, make sure you like and subscribe if you want more. But otherwise, I hope to see you guys next time.